Quỳnh Như was born on January 22, 1997, in Hanoi, Vietnam. Growing up in a family that valued education and physical activity, Như was encouraged to pursue sports from a young age. Her early years were filled with typical childhood activities, but it was clear that she had a natural affinity for movement and athleticism. At the age of 8, Như discovered her passion for running when she joined a local track and field club. Initially participating in various school sports, Nyu's early experiences in athletics were characterized by her curiosity and eagerness to learn. However, it was her remarkable speed and agility that caught the attention of her coaches. She quickly excelled in sprinting, showing natural talent in events like the 100 meters and 200 meters sprints. Her coaches noted her discipline and commitment to training, qualities that would prove essential as she transitioned from a promising young athlete to a rising star in Vietnamese athletics. By the time she was 13, Như had already earned several local medals in track and field competitions, which prompted her inclusion in the Hanoi provincial athletics team. From here, her journey into competitive athletics truly began. And she started to gain recognition for her skill, determination, and competitive spirit. Rise to national recognition. Quỳnh Nyu's rise to national prominence in athletics began when she was just 15 years old. In 2012, she competed in the National Junior Track and Field Championships, where her performance in the sprints caught the attention of national-level coaches. Her victory in the 200-meter event marked her first major achievement on the national stage, and it was clear that she had the potential to succeed at higher levels of competition. As a teenager, Như continued to train intensively, focusing on improving her sprinting technique, endurance, and speed. Her efforts paid off when she began competing at the senior level, regularly participating in the National Track and Field Championships. In 2014, she won her first national title in the 100-meter sprint, an achievement that solidified her place in Vietnam's national athletics team. The year 2015 marked a turning point in Nyu's career. She achieved strong performances at the Southeast Asian (SEA) Games and began competing internationally. Her ability to consistently perform well in regional competitions quickly made her one of Vietnam's top athletes in track and field, and her reputation as a sprinter continued to grow. Nyu's combination of speed, determination, and consistency made her one of the most promising young athletes in Southeast Asia. Career peak and major achievements. Quỳnh Như reached the peak of her career in the late 2010s, when she became one of the leading sprinters in Southeast Asia. Her breakthrough came at the 2017 SEA Games held in Malaysia, where she claimed a silver medal in the women's 100-meter sprint. This achievement was a significant milestone in her career and established her as a formidable competitor on the regional stage. Nyu's silver medal in the 100-meter event not only boosted her confidence but also put her in the spotlight, marking her as a rising star in Vietnamese athletics. Her success continued at the 2019 SEA Games in the Philippines, where she won 2 silver medals, one in the 100 meters and another in the 200 meters sprint. Her consistent performances in these prestigious regional competitions earned her recognition as one of Vietnam's top sprinters. Nyu's achievements at the SEA Games were particularly significant because they came against some of the best athletes from Southeast Asia, solidifying her reputation as a world-class sprinter. Aside from the SEA Games, Như also excelled at the Asian Track and Field Championships and other international competitions. Her dedication to improving her technique, her focus on strength training, and her disciplined approach to competition made her one of the top athletes in her field. By 2019, she had set personal records in the 100 meters and 200 meters sprints, which further confirmed her status as one of Vietnam's best sprinters. In addition to her individual success, Như contributed to Vietnam's relay teams, playing a key role in helping her country secure podium finishes in regional and international events. Her versatility and ability to perform in both individual and team events added depth to her accomplishments and made her an invaluable member of the national athletics team. Challenges and setbacks. Like many athletes, Quỳnh Như faced her share of challenges throughout her career. Injuries were a constant concern, particularly in sprinting, which places immense physical stress on the body. In 2016, Như suffered a hamstring injury that caused her to miss several key competitions. The injury was a major setback, and her recovery was slow. However, Nu's resilience and determination enabled her to overcome this challenge. She returned to competition stronger and more focused than before, demonstrating her ability to bounce back from adversity. Another challenge that Nu faced was the pressure of representing her country at major regional competitions. As one of Vietnam's top sprinters, the expectations placed on her were high, and the mental toll of competition could sometimes be overwhelming. However, Nu's ability to remain focused and perform under pressure was one of the defining features of her career. Despite the challenges, she continued to push forward and achieve success. Final years and transition. In the years following her success at the 2019 SEA Games, Quỳnh Như began to consider the future of her athletics career. As she reached her mid-20s, the physical demands of sprinting took their toll on her body, and she began to think about transitioning to other pursuits. After competing in the 2021 National Championships and continuing to represent Vietnam in select regional competitions, Nu made the decision to retire from professional athletics in 2022. While her decision to retire was a difficult one, it was a natural next step in her career. Nu had achieved everything she had set out to accomplish as a sprinter, and she felt that it was time to pursue new opportunities. After her retirement, she remained involved in the sport, shifting her focus to coaching and mentoring young athletes. Her experience and expertise made her an ideal coach, and she began working with up-and-coming sprinters, passing on her knowledge of technique, training, and mental discipline. In addition to her coaching role, Nu also became an advocate for increasing female participation in athletics and promoting sports among youth in Vietnam. Through her work in the community, she inspired young athletes, particularly young women, to pursue their athletic dreams and break barriers in the world of sports. Legacy and impact on Vietnamese athletics. Quỳnh Nhu's legacy in Vietnamese athletics is significant and enduring. As one of Vietnam's top sprinters, she helped to raise the profile of the country's athletics program and establish Vietnam as a competitive force in regional sprinting events. Her silver medals at the SEA Games and her performances in the 100 meters and 200 meters events brought pride to her country and inspired countless young athletes to pursue their dreams. Nu's success, particularly in the face of physical setbacks and mental pressure, serves as a powerful example of resilience, determination, and perseverance. She has become a role model for young athletes, showing them that with hard work and dedication, they too can achieve greatness. Through her coaching and mentoring work, Nu is continuing to influence the next generation of athletes, ensuring that her legacy will endure in Vietnamese sports for many years to come.